Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. What I believe we have is a 2003 Crafty. It's a 4.5 horsepower engine. It's a Tecumseh, actually. You may recall this one. I had messed with it last year, and you guys gave me a lot of input because it had this manual choke on it, and it also has a primer bulb. So the deal with this thing is I had bought a carburetor to put on it. I think I bought the larger size carburetor. This one here, I believe, takes the LEV 90, and I think I had a larger carb on it. So what it was doing was spitting fuel back out through the intake here, and it also was running terribly. So the reason I'm motivated for this, I've had this carb sitting on my desk. The carb number is 640339 for quite some time, and then I had somebody message me a few days ago, did I have anything for 50 bucks? So I thought it would be a good time. We're in the middle of mower season to try to offload this thing, since there's a demand for double turds. It looks okay from this side. We'll show you the other side here in a minute. But this is the Crafty 917 387 360. And like I said, I believe it's a 2003 model year. So I just did the job. I put the aftermarket carb on. I took off the choke plate that was in here and just put the direct filter cap thingy. So here's what this side looks like. A lot of scaly rust. So this is a $50 machine. Still spring action here. So I kind of did a little quick manipulation here. I threw a brake cable on it because the one that was on it was no good or rusted. So what I did is I just fed the Z-bend through here, and it wasn't pulling the kill back far enough. So I took a grinder here and I just ground this out because I needed that little extra space to pull the linkage. So I manipulated the wire in, and then I just took this soft aluminum lineman's wire here and made a little hook so this won't pull out of the slot. Kind of Mickey Mouse it since I'm in Florida, and just wrapped it around here a couple times. So this thing is not going to pull out of the slot. I just used my grinder and ground that. I thought that would be the quickest effective way. I have a clip up on the handle right now. That's why there's a lot of tension on this, because we're going to try to start it. So it says date of manufacture 03/09/98, Charlie Delta 0505. So 2003 on this. And what does it say for engine family? 3 Tango Papa X-Ray Sierra 1481 Bravo Alpha. It's a 148cc machine. Model 143034502 on the Tecumseh model number. So you can see this thing's a turd. But back in 03, they really put some steel in these decks. They're not like the tin decks now. This thing has got some weight to it. That's why there's no rust through here, just due to the fact that we got some thick steel. Okay, so there was a little gas in the tank. I just let that sit back there. So I'm going to finish putting the air filter on. I got a new air filter. This was what the old one looked like. And here's my cover. Here's the carb that came off of it. So I'll save that. I kind of squashed the gasket there, but this looks all new and pretty. Hopefully it starts. I usually don't sell $50 machines. Usually I'm at 100 and above. So we'll see what happens. Let me pull up my pants, get down here and do some filtration. So I'm worried about my turds, the excessive heat. These things are starting to get soft. It's just cheap Chinese goo of some sort. So I hope this is the right one. I might have to take a razor and open up the hole here. Here's the original one. Tecumseh model, part number 35066, made in Mexico on the original. Let's figure out how to put this thing on. If I can't get it on, I'm just gonna try starting it. This may not be the right. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. Maybe. Okay. I think it's good enough. I figured the Craftsman name would stay in the front. Maybe I put this thing on upside down. It looks like that may be the issue. When I put this thing on, it should have been twisted, this bracket. So maybe that was my fault. Because you can't read the Craftsman name now. That's on the back side. So I think that was a Tommy time screw up. Let's secure the turds, Mr. Snake, and prime it. Hopefully it starts and runs smooth. Whoops. I primed it too much. It squirted some fuel out of the intake there. Let's see what your view is. You see any flames coming out of the muffler? Let me know. Okay, that sounds a lot better. I want to tweak the RPMs. They're a little slow or low, however you want to say it. Let me look for a socket. I thought I could take a long screwdriver and move the tab. but I can't get it back there. I just got to find the right socket. That's what it is. It's a 5/16, which is what you use on the Briggs and Stratton recoil. So I guess I could try moving the idle up here. I'll do that. Okay, I'll start it again and turn the set screw clockwise. Okay, this has got the similar tab back here, the governor tab, like the Briggs and Stratton do, the newer style plastic engine. So I just moved it to the front to increase. Then I just turn my screw here till the end of the screw barely touched the throttle right here, the throttle tab. So I think it's at a good RPM. There's probably a way to do this. I'm not familiar too much with the Tecumsehs. I hardly ever get any of them. So basically, at idle, I just made sure this was touching the tab, and then back here, I moved the governor spring tab here to the front, bent it forward a little bit to increase RPM. Tread wear looks fine. I'm surprised for how old this thing is. These aren't slicks on the treads. I had previously sharpened the blade on this, so I don't have to mess with that. I'll put this piece of crap in with my others. I've got a couple at 100, a couple at 110, a few at 120, a few at 130, etc., etc. This $50 machine will be my lowest. And I will have people interested in $50 machines. People that haven't bought mowers in 25 years think 50 bucks is what the going rate is now for a used mower. Anyway, appreciate you coming out to Tommy Time. This wasn't much of a video. It was just a show and tell. Rusty Tecumseh 4.5 horsepower. Not bad structurally. Looks like a piece of shit, but it starts, it runs, it idles. So I did have the larger size carb on it before, and it was just too much fuel for this engine. We're right at the right one with the LEV 90 carburetor. The number for that is the 640339 is that carb number for the LEV 90 and the LV 148. And it'll also fit the LV 148 as well. Have a good day today. Appreciate you coming out. One little last bonus, you can watch me put this plastic muffler guard back on. Remove and replace. That's what we're doing here. So these are going to fade away since Tecumseh doesn't make small engines anymore. These hangabouts are going to be slowly dying off and going to the scrap yard. They may become collector's items. Okay, have a good rest of your day. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Come back and see me. Please subscribe. 85% of you that are viewing are non-subscribers. Do it. Do it somewhere. Up here, down there. Do it, do it, do it.